It's time for the B-A-Q-A-A, the B-A-Q-A, what you say? The B-A-Q-A with Mandi, the B-A-Q-A with Tiffany, the B-A-Q-A-A. Hey, Mandi. Ooh, Mandi, your hair is like really long.
You know, it just keeps growing.
Mandi has like, well, I used to call it like back in the day, Rudy Huxtable hair. Cause remember Rudy had so much hair? Where it's like, where's all this hair coming from?
It's giving like, like glamour shots at the mall. Like I'm almost just put like a nice, it wasn't intentional.
A hazy sheen, yes.
I'll take it over what it might look like.
Man is giving glamour hair. Mm-hmm. All right. So, as you know, Brown Ambition question and answers. You have questions. We have some answers. And so sometimes we talk about business. Sometimes we talk about, finance. Sometimes we talk about your own personal life, whatever it is. You can ask us questions. You can go to BA Podcast on IG, slide into the DMs. You can email us at brownambition@gmail.com. Is it Brown Ambition Podcast? Brown Ambition Podcast @gmail.com. But just remember that we're not your brother, not your mother, not your sister, but your friend. Da-na-na. Anyway, we're not your financial advisor, your doctor, your attorney. So you are going to listen hardcore to the people that you pay and take what we say with the tiniest grain of salt. We're just two smart brown girls with something to say. This week we have 2 credit questions. So you wanna start, Mandra?
Hello, ladies. My name is Nicole, and I wanted to know ways I can raise my credit score. It's been at a complete standstill for some time now. According to Credit Karma, I have a score of 754 with TransUnion and 746 with Equifax, and I've been trying to increase my score as it's been a personal goal of mine for a while now. I have 3 credit cards, which 2 of them I don't use, and the last one, which has the longest line of credit, I use for small things like subscriptions. I have no debt, make all my payments on time. I have a low utilization rate, but I'm still seeing no change. I do notice on some sites that my credit mix is poor. So does that mean I need to apply for a new credit card or take out a personal loan? I hope this message makes it on the podcast. I listen to BA all the time. Nicole. Good question.
Nikki. Tricky Nikki. No, I'm just No, Nikki. Well, one, I just want to say congratulations, girl, because 740, 750-ish is the beginning of perfect credit. Meaning like, whatever interest rate you're going to get with 800, you'll likely get it with 750. So, I mean, if it's a personal goal, it's a personal goal. So I'm not negating that. I'm just wanting you to know that if it's because, I want to get a really great interest rate because I'm buying a house soon, girl, you're there. Congratulations. The confetti is falling from the ceiling already. So I just want to rest assured that. So that's one. 2, you said that you have 2 cards that you never use. Girl, that's a missed opportunity. You're going to do what I call my jump like Jordan method. So that is when you said you had some subscriptions. Spread those subscriptions over the 3 cards. So let's just say Netflix, Spotify, gym membership. Each one of those cards will get 1 subscription, and then you're going to pay it off every month in full. So you're going to have the subscription charge the card, and then you're going to find out your, is it called closing date? Yeah, reporting date, closing date.
Closing date?
No, statement date, right? So that is the day that basically they tell the credit bureaus, hey, Nikki done used her card, because you want them to acknowledge you used the card and acknowledge you paid it off. So whatever, let's just say the due date is the 30th, but the statement date is the 24th. So you want to find out whatever the statement date is, the date that they report card usage, and you want to pay it off after that because you want it to be reported. This part people get confused with all the time. So it's like, don't be late. So pay it off by the due date, but pay it off after the statement date when they've already told you you've used the card because you want a record of your usage. And if you do that automatically, it just looks like your card getting charged, your card getting paid off from whatever checking account. You can have it automatically paid off every single month. And this will allow your credit score to jump like Jordan. Remember back in the day, or you can even see it on his sneakers, the jump man, where he's literally jumping like Jordan used to get. That's what they call him, the Air Jordan, because he used to get so much height, and you're going to see your card score jump. Because here's the thing. You started off friends. It's the truth. Whenever I say here's the thing, I always think about that song. Yeah, yeah. What song is that, Mandi?
Kelly Clarkson. Since
Ooh. Right? Come on, Mandy. I just want to hear you say. Go ahead. I just want to be.
Since you've been gone.
Yes! I can't breathe.
No one wants to hear it. It's a hard song to sing. Haven't you seen Pitch Perfect? It's a hard song to sing.
Nobody cares about our tone. The amount of money doesn't matter as much as paying off in full. When you pay off a debt in full, you pay off your house in full, credit score jumps. You pay off your car in full, credit score jumps. When you pay off a credit card in full, $5, $500, $5,000, $5 million, credit score jumps. So you can get a little jumpy jump by paying off small amounts on your credit card every single month. Those two you're not using will certainly help. And the component about credit mix. So yes, your credit mix, I think credit mix is 15% of your score. So 30% of your score is credit history. No, 35% is credit history. 30% is usage, which you have down. 15%, I believe, is credit mix. Now, you don't have to go out and get more of a credit mix, but if you insist, I wouldn't just go borrow money willy-nilly. I would go to a credit union and ask if they have something called a credit builder loan, right? Mm-hmm. So a credit builder loan is when they say, take the smallest loan out possible. They're not actually going to give you the money. Let's just say it's $500. The credit union will say, hey, Nick, here is your $500, but we're going to keep it in a money market or savings account for you. So it's not really borrowing it. It's just a fake loan, right? And then you're going to pay off that loan over the year. So like whatever, 30, 40, $50 a month until the loan is paid off, quote unquote. And they're going to give you your money back because they never actually gave you the loan, plus a little interest. And so because the two components of the ways you can borrow is revolving debt, which is credit card debt, which you have, but it's also installment loans, which you don't have because you don't have any